Have you ever had a brilliant idea, a dream so vivid that your heart raced just thinking about it? Maybe you saw yourself standing in a new office, building something great, changing your life, and the first thing you wanted to do was tell someone. Leo knew that feeling. He was sharp, full of ideas, always planning something new. One afternoon, while walking home from work, a spark lit up in his mind. A startup idea he believed could change everything. It felt big, exciting, world-changing. That evening, Leo called up his friends. Over drinks, he spoke passionately, painting the future with words. He described his product, his office space, the success that felt just within reach. His friends applauded. They were amazed. And in that moment, Leo felt a rush, like he had already won. But when he got home, opened his laptop, and sat down to begin, the energy was gone, the clarity, the hunger, it had faded. Somehow, the fire that once roared inside him now felt like a distant echo. Days passed. The idea stayed untouched. Leo couldn't explain why. Weeks later, frustrated and confused, Leo visited a man named Mr. Sterling, an old mentor known for his calm, focused presence. Sterling had built a quiet legacy of remarkable craftsmanship. No grand announcements, no flashy branding, just excellent work, done in silence. Leo watched as the old man carved a beautiful piece of wood at his workbench. No music, no audience, just stillness. "I don't get it," Leo finally said. "I have big ideas, but I never finish them. Every time I talk about them, they seem to fade." Mr. Sterling paused and pointed to a small pot on the windowsill. In it, a tiny green shoot stretched toward the light. "Leo," he said softly, "a seed grows in the dark. Under the soil, where no one can see it, it takes root. If you dig it up every day to show people, it will never become a tree. It dies before it has the strength to stand." Leo looked at the shoot. For a moment, he saw himself in it. "When you speak too soon about your dreams," Sterling continued, "your mind gets a reward it hasn't earned. Praise feels like progress, but it's an illusion. You spend the fuel meant for action on applause." The words settled in Leo's chest like a stone. That night, he made a quiet decision. He would try again, but this time in silence. He chose a simple goal: to build the first version of his app. He told no one, no updates, no posts, no messages. While the world scrolled and shouted, Leo worked in the dark. Some nights were long, others were lonely. There were no likes, no claps, no one checking in. But something strange happened. The less he shared, the more he focused. He wasn't working to impress anyone. He was building because he believed in the idea. And slowly it came to life. Lines of code turned into screens. Screens turned into features. Features turned into something real. Mistakes were made. Bugs were fixed. Progress was slow, but steady. Months later, early one morning, Leo quietly launched his app. There was no fanfare, no countdown, just a message to his team. "It's live." His friends were stunned. "You never told us," they said. "When did this happen?" Leo smiled gently. "While you weren't looking," he replied. The app took off. Users came. Reviews were positive. Investors noticed. But by then, Leo had already moved on to the next version. His focus was no longer on applause, it was on growth. The silence had become his strength. Now, I want to ask you, how many dreams have you lost because you shared them too early? How many plans faded the moment you posted about them? You see, dreams are delicate at first, like seeds. They need darkness, privacy, time to root. When you expose them to the world too soon, they're vulnerable. The energy you need to build gets spent on explaining. So next time inspiration strikes, resist the urge to announce it. Let the fire burn in secret. Let your hands move before your mouth does. And when it's ready, when the tree is tall and strong, the world will see it. You won't have to say a word. If this story touched something in you, don't just scroll away. Subscribe to Ethan's Spire Stories for more soul-deep lessons and quiet truths that change lives. Share this video with someone who talks big dreams but needs a little reminder to build them in silence. We're not here to make noise. We're here to make meaning